Okay. Well, as long as I know people are out there and they actually want to see rules, and I'll be happy to give you a rules breakdown. And it's going to be a lot because this is one of the deepest games ever made. You know, it's by Keith Johnson. It's up there with Lord of the Rings, Simpsons Pinball Party. It might actually have more to the game than some of those do. It's just the details aren't quite as obvious. There's a lot of multi-balls in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 7 multi-balls in the game. Yeah, and I'll explain how to get to those. One of them is the big wizard mode, which I've never gotten to, and that's why I get so frustrated when I play this game. Is game times are really long if you're trying to get to the big wizard mode. I don't really just play for points in this game. I play for the big wizard mode, which is called the Kiefer Invitational, and you have to meet score thresholds on like 7 or 8 different goals, and it's extremely difficult to do that. And you have to win the world championship, which is what we were just at. I drained in the world championship. You have to win the world championship to even potentially qualify the big wizard mode in the game. It's one of the several objectives you have to hit in order to get to the big wizard mode. So, you know,
along with Courtney Friel, I'm here with my partner, Vince Van Patten.
Thanks, Mike. And here we are in Tinseltown, LA.
LA, never been there. So, you know, basic, you know, it's got some basic rules. You've got, you know, typical ball locks, your main, what's called no limits multi-ball. The ball lock target's on the left here. It's the green flashing light. You have modes. You have 6 modes down here. Steal the blind, play the button, know your outs, change gears, spot the tell, chip in a chair, and you start those by hitting the really tight poker corner shot. It's that little white arrow on the left side of the right ramp. That's how you start your modes. The next thing is advancing through cities. You do that by just shooting the ramps, left ramp, right ramp. It adds cards to your Hold'em hand. When you complete a Hold'em hand, you defeat an opponent, you go to the next one, and then you go to the next city. And, you know, each city adds extra opponents, so it takes longer and longer to get to the next city. And you'll get points for that. So, yeah, the table's going to be a little out of frame. It's, nah, it's fine. You gotta understand what my camera setup's like right now. It's ghetto rigs like hell. I can't really touch anything right now except for this. So you guys just gotta deal with it right now. Remember, this is a test stream. I wasn't really here to play lots of games, but figured if I'd have some good games, then I'd have some good games. So yeah, if you saw the setup right now, you'd laugh. So, but yeah, the main playfield's in the camera, and that's really what matters. And actually, that should be a little bit better. Okay, so you've got, on your first plunge, it always advances Hold'em, so kind of like Batman Dark Knight or Lord of the Rings. Man, what other games have them? There's a bunch of other games that have these 3 lights, and depending on when you plunge, you'll get the skill shot. There's Advanced Hold'em, Mystery, which will just give you a mystery award, and then Skill Flip. It'll take you to the upper playfield, and you can shoot a shot for like 1,000,000 points. It's not really worth it unless you're playing competition and you just need 1,000,000 points to win. I always go for Advanced Hold'em, and on the plunge, you have to do Advanced Hold'em. It sort of like demonstrates what that does. So we're going to plunge. It's going to take us to the upper playfield. Assuming your game is not leaning to the left like crazy, you should be able to just cradle the ball like that. And so the upper playfield's pretty important in this game. It has what's called ace in the hole. It's a open shot with some optos and some bars. You want to hit those to qualify the lock, and then shoot the ball up there to collect the lock. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get that, but that's okay. two ways to get back to the upper playfield, or three technically. One of them is if ball save's on, you can just drain and it'll plunge back to the upper playfield. The second is the cut the card shot. It's that bigger white arrow on the left, and it's the shot itself. The hole is actually just behind the backboard. It's like one of the longest shots in pinball. And assuming you can hit it, it'll feed the ball to the upper playfield. There's a vuck in there. And so we missed it. And see, now you can see the skill shots are roving. And so what I want to do is time it to land into the vuck with advanced hold'em lit. And we're going to go ahead and get our lock. If I can actually hit it. There we go. And every time you get a lock in Ace in the Hole, you get another skill shot. Oops. And so this is how you can actually advance through your cities a little bit faster, is by constantly playing Ace in the Hole and then, you know, getting that skill shot. So we're going to go ahead and just try to play Ace in the Hole by itself.
One more hit.
There we go. So we're an Ace in the Hole multi-ball. It starts off as a 2-ball. But if you get a ball relocked right away, it'll kick out a third. And you'll get ball save and whatnot. So your goal here is to hit flashing shots, you know, the flashing red arrows. Those cities I talked about, you know, hitting the ramps to advance them, you can progress towards your cities during Ace in the Hole multi-ball. So it's good to hit those ramps as well. You'll get Ace in the Hole jackpots as well as, you know, progressing towards your next city. The World Poker Tour is absolutely a control game if you can cradle the ball. You can also stage the flippers up top, see, like that. It's going to be easier from game to game. It was actually easier in my older World Poker Tour. So I want to get the ball back to the top. And try to relock the ball. See, when he says get back in the hole, you can feed the ball back up there. It'll give you another quick ball save. Hey, Pavi. There we go. See, deal again is lit. So it's going to plunge another ball back out. Let's try to get under control. Now, the ball save on the subsequent add-a-balls from the Ace in the Hole shot, they're not long at all. So just, you know, don't go crazy with your flipping. The Ace in the Hole itself isn't worth a whole lot until you get to the super jackpot. You know, the jackpots themselves are like, you know, 200, 300,000 points. Very small points in this game. But it's a great multi-ball to do other things, like try to advance your cities, collect some hurry-ups. There's actually a hurry-up up top. And we're out of Ace in the Hole. Now, if you hit the cut the card shot during any multi-ball, it'll actually give you an add-a-ball. It's the mystery shot of the game, and like mysteries on many other Stern games, it'll award add-a-ball as long as you're in multi-ball. So I've got a couple choices here. There's the poker corner to start a mode. You can try to backhand it like that. You land it on play the button. Kind of like Lord of the Rings on the ring, you can use the right flipper to advance to which mode you want. Left flipper doesn't do that, so it's good to line up your mode with the right flipper and shoot the ball into the shot from the left. So this is one of your modes, very typical mode structure in this game. So play the button is actually probably one of the more simplistic modes. You need to shoot the flashing shot. So we got 500,000 for being on the button. And if you shoot, you know, a certain threshold of shots, you'll win a trophy. And if you win a trophy, it affects the mini wizard mode points for your modes. So I've also got both my ball locks lit. When they're flashing like that, it means that you've already locked 2 balls, so this will start multi-ball. We got it. We got the cut the card shot. I think it's stuck. Great, ball search is going to kick on. Yeah, it didn't go in all the way. So, 2 places you can start your no limits multi-ball. You can do the poker corner shot. And actually, you know what I want to do? Is I want to relight poker corner. You do that by defeating an opponent with your hold'em hand. So again, you just shoot ramps to do that. And the reason I want to qualify my next mode is I can start multi-ball and the mode at the exact same time because they're both on the same shot. There we go. I just need one more shot to one of the ramps. You can tell your progress on your opponent down here. So it's once you complete your hold'em hand, you defeat the opponent, you go on to the next one. Also, Ace in the Hole is qualified by playing modes in this game. So you really want to be tackling your modes if possible. Because once you play Ace in the Hole, it gets locked off until you play in mode. So you can't just play Ace in the Hole over and over again. Otherwise you would just do that all day. Apparently when this game first came out, you didn't get blocked out from Ace in the Hole, so you just played it all day. It was basically the entire game. But as the rules got updated and fleshed out, you know, now it's set to where you get blocked off. So poker corner's lit now, and it's because we advanced the hold'em, so we completed our hold'em hand, so it lit our next poker corner mode. So I'm going to do kind of what I said, and I'm going to try to get it down below. And we're going to try to play. Change gears is the most valuable mode. It's the bottom right mode. So this is the best one to stack into a multi-ball. You want to alternate between shots on the lower playfield and upper playfield. And it'll change gears, and the values will rise if you constantly bounce back and forth between the upper and lower playfields. You always defeat your opponent as long as you get cards. Yes, you do. See, one of the strategies with change gears is just to bash in the upper playfield all day. But still, it's best to alternate between upper and lower playfield. Now we're in our main multi-ball, which is no limits. The jackpot shot for no limits multi-ball is the left ramp. And then after you collect that, you have to hit the drop targets to relight it. And we're actually out of the multi-ball now. See if I can get to cut the card shot, because that'll be my add-a-ball. Not add-a-ball, it'll be my extra ball. Bam, got it. There we go. Maybe a flaky switch up there. It's not registering all the time. Or it's taking a while to register sometimes. Okay, good. More time. Now, we got another ball locked on Ace in the Hole. So, the wise solution now would be to try to play Ace in the Hole again. Remember, you qualify Ace in the Hole in the upper playfield by playing your poker corner modes. So we're in our second poker corner mode. Bam, there it is. See, look at that. Low gear, 1.5 million. That's a lot of points in this game. There we go. So now we're in Ace in the Hole multi-ball. And we want to just milk the rest of our change gears mode. And I think the mode actually just ended. Nope. It's still going. Yeah, so we got 26 million from that mode, and that's a lot of points in this game. Now, I don't think that total actually calculates everything correctly. You get other points from doing other things as well. Another extra ball lit. So again, we're back in Ace in the Hole multi-ball. We have no other modes running now. And so for me, it's just back to hitting ramps, getting the ball captivated up top again. See, progressing through those cities, just playing nice and controlled. We're on our third city right now. Now, if I've got two balls in the flipper like this, what I can try to do is backhand the lock target. Or do it like that. That works too. Okay, we just got the lock. So it's 3 locks to start the No Limits multi-ball. So if you got them lit, you might as well cash them out. So we're in our third mode here. It's called Know Your Outs. It's a drop target mode. It's not really worth going for in single ball play. It's very risky. But just for the sake of this, we'll go ahead and do it anyway. The drop targets are really fun to hit in this game. And, you know, I had an AC/DC Pro before this, and as you guys probably know, the Pro of AC/DC has no drop targets. So it was nice going from a game with no drop targets to a game with lots of drop targets. So we got 5 million for Know Your Outs. Not really big points for single ball play like that. So there's a couple of other multi-balls and things you can progress towards. If you hit the orbits, the spinners specifically, you'll progress towards all-in multi-ball. So I'll try to demonstrate that. We haven't gotten our first one yet. Yeah, all-in multi-ball at 750,000. Every time you rip that spinner, the main pot goes up. And when the main pot hits the value indicated, you will start all-in multi-ball. We're really close now. Really close to it.
Four of a kind. There you go.
So I prefer to rip the left spinner because on a default... Ooh, so close. We only need like one more spin. On a default World Poker Tour setup, if you shoot the right orbit, there's a gate. It's a one-way gate at the top. So right orbit shots in this don't feed all the way around. So if you want to hit both spinners, you want to hit the left orbit. There we go. So now we're in all-in multi-ball. Now, every shot's lit in this multi-ball for small points. And, you know, it starts off at probably like 100 or 200,000 points. But you can stack it into other things. You can stack it into other multi-balls. You can start a mode, then start the all-in multi-ball. Oh, we got the add-a-ball by the cut the card shot. You see the lights flashing. You'll say add-a-ball. And since we played that mode, we can also... Oh, we can't. Never mind. I was gonna say start ace in the hole. Now, one of the issues with all-in multi-ball is that you can't progress towards your cities in it. So, there are some multi-balls where you can't progress towards your cities. But you can progress towards your poker hands for the poker hand multi-ball, your drop target poker hands. So we've got the 9 of diamonds on the right flashing, the 9 of spades up top, and the ace of spades on the left. So if we collect any of those, it'll finish a poker hand. And then that poker hand will become lit up in the center of the playfield. So you notice there's a couple of really long rows of lamps in this game. One is a set of white lamps. Those are your poker hands for the poker hand multi-ball. Then there's a set on the bottom of red lamps, which is your cities. For the poker hands, for poker hand multi-ball, you just shoot the drop targets. And It says Jack of Spades gives you a straight flush, so we want to try to hit that. Bam. And so now straight flush up here is lit. And we just need full house now. Oh no, royal flush. If we get royal flush, we'll go straight into poker hand multi-ball. That's one of those mini wizard modes, basically. You go through all your drop target poker hands, and you'll go to a mini wizard mode. So now we can start our next poker corner mode, and that'll qualify ace in the hole again. So we definitely want to try to hit that shot. It'll also give us a no limits ball lock. Wow, what a drain. At least we got some extra balls from that. So a general, strategy in World Poker Tour is play ace in the hole multi-ball, play a mode, play ace in the hole multi-ball again, play a mode, play ace in the hole multi-ball yet again. And if you want to get fancy, you can try to start a mode, then play ace in the hole. So you've got a mode stacked with the multi-ball. And you've got other multi-balls. You've got your main no limits multi-ball. And then it's about progressing through your cities, because you get good points through progressing through your cities. Try to get to that world championship. Hitting drop targets will get you to a mini wizard mode. And that's kind of the gist of the game, really.
Here comes the turn. Queen of clubs.
When you're in the upper playfield, you can hit that little tiny shot in the far left to light cut the cards. It's always really important. And we just collected cut the cards, so we're going to try to relight it again. So, we just got a free advance hold'em, so that actually defeated our opponent. Ooh, full house. Full houses are worth good points. That was 2.5 million, basically. So I definitely want to have cut the cards lit again. So whenever I'm up there on the upper playfield and cut the cards is not lit, I want to get it lit. Nope, not going to get it. So we're going to try to start our next mode. Got it.
Sweet tricks.
Welcome to the WPT Poker Corner.
Know your opponents better than they know themselves. Watch closely. Your opponents will tell you what they're holding.
All too locked.
So there's some other features in the game. There's the pop bumpers on the lower playfield. There's a set of stand-up targets behind them. Completing those basically gives you your end of ball bonus multipliers, and then they also raise the pop bumper value. So now that we started a mode, we've also got ace in the hole. It can be ready again. So we want to relock our balls up there, play ace in the hole again. On the upper playfield, you've also got hurry-ups you can start. I wanted to try to wait and explain those later. The upper playfield has other stand-up targets. It's got 3 white stand-up targets. And if you hit any of them 3 times, you will light a hurry-up on the upper playfield. There's a hole that drops down to the lower playfield from the top. And if you start the hurry-up and then hit that hole, you'll collect whatever the hurry-up value is. And it constantly ticks down really, really fast. The hurry-ups actually become worth pretty decent points the more you get. You know, I've had hurry-ups as big as like 5 million because I've gotten like 20 of them. Alright, so we just defeated another opponent. Remember, ramps will progress through your cities. 1.4 million from that. So 2 opponents left. We're going to try to do ace in the hole, actually. If I wanted to get fancy, I could try to stack a mode with ace in the hole. This is chip in a chair, which is another drop target mode. I like this drop target mode more than the other because the drops come back up after you hit them. So this is a good, like, flailing mode if you're in multi-ball. I also like the music, too. So we're going to try to get back up to the top, get ace in the hole going, although I don't have a ball locked yet, so we might not get ace in the hole started by the time this mode's, you know, over. So sometimes getting the ball to the top is easier from the left flipper up the right ramp. I really like the draw target sounds in this mode too. There's some good sound design in this game. You know, it doesn't get a lot of credit for that, but it's got a good soundtrack, good sound effects. Alright, so we advance Hold'em again. Unfortunately, the mode's gonna run out. If I wanted to, I could try to get add time through the cut the card shot, but it's just really not worth the trouble.
3 more hits. 2 more hits.
And there's our hurry up. The flasher's flashing and we missed it. I don't know if that's my first warning or my second. But since I've got the next mode ready, we're going to go ahead and try to take it, because we've gone through all 6 modes now. And for one, I could try to stack this with the Ace in the Hole multi-ball. But once we come out of this, Poker Corner will be lit again for the Poker Corner mini wizard mode. Nice, got the cut the card shot. So we got more time on that mode. Oof, missed the ace in the hole, come on. So you can go for cut the cards to get to the upper playfield from the right flipper. Sometimes the better strategy is just to try to shoot that left ramp. And then you can combo the right ramp. You'll get chip trick combo points, but you'll also progress through your opponents. So we just finished an opponent there. We got a small pot. We actually won the whole tournament. So on to the next city. Atlantic City. One more to start multi-ball. Ah, man, missed it again. There we go. And because we're in Steal the Blind, which is one of those modes where it's basically all shots are lit. And when you're an ace in the hole, as long as the ball save is going, you can try to let it just fall out. It's probably gonna give it, yeah, it gave it back to us.
Jackpot. Oh my, he's been put on the clock.
Ooh, good big blind. Try to bounce pass, get back to the top. And we messed up that ace in the hole multi-ball, but that's okay. But Poker Corner's lit, so this is going to start Poker Corner multi-ball. Or Poker Wizard multi-ball. This is a mini wizard mode. And you have to hit drop target banks to light your jackpots. I'm still a little iffy on this one, because it's not obvious what jackpots are lit. We got flashing shots, but they don't collect jackpots when I hit them, so... And because I went to the Poker Corner, this Poker Wizard multi-ball counts as a Poker Corner mode shot, so ace in the hole can be accessed again. So I might as well try to do that. We got cut the cards, it's going to give me add a ball. Got a hurry up. 1.6 mil for that hurry up. It's solid points. Another hurry up slit. Oh wait, no it's not. Okay, almost all of our drop targets are down. Jackpot. 350,000. Now that's for ace in the hole. Try to forward hand it. Bam, jackpot. 2.3 mil. Yeah, so Poker Wizard Multi-Ball is one of those I need to test with the glass off. See, that was a jackpot too. That's an ace in the hole jackpot. Let's try to get those, get the ball back up to ace in the hole. Maybe I can get a third ball back in play. And that's it.
Time's almost up.
Nice trick.
Oh, we're almost at all-in multi-ball again. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to play that. So all-in multi-ball is the orbit multi-ball. There it is. Now, so what I can do here is try to progress towards my drop targets. Or maybe try to get no limits multi-ball again. That's the multi-ball for your left stand-up target. Let's go for drop targets. Actually, I mean, what I should do is try to get that, yeah, try to get that lock lit. We gotta hurry up. Let's try to collect that hurry up. Whoops, never mind. Let's go for those drops.
Almost out of time.
Because we just need one more hand for poker hand multi-ball. That's the mini wizard mode you get for the mini wizard mode you get for the drop targets. How many shots does it take to open the ace in the hole? Well, it depends on how many times you played it. The first time you play it on default settings, it's like you hit it once or twice and it opens up the hole. Alright, so now we're in Poker Hand Multi-Ball. This is the mode, again, for completing all your drop target hands. And on this mode, really all you have to do is just hit more drop targets. It's actually kind of a fun mini wizard mode. Can't do ace in the hole right now, unfortunately, because we haven't requalified it. Yeah, double jackpot. Now, drop targets on their own are worth kind of small points, but you can build the value of them over the course of a game.
Here comes the river.
1.9 mil for that. Good points again. And so what we want to do here is try to get change gears going, because we'll be able to start our mode and start multi-ball at the same time. This is no limits multi-ball. Left ramp is your jackpot. But I don't really care about the jackpots right now, unless I'm trying to go for the big wizard mode. In that case, the jackpots are really important, but I guess we're not really aiming for that right now. Well, I wouldn't mind at least getting back to the World Championship.
It's 1 million.
That was actually pretty bad, because I was trying to get ace in the hole going. I think it's just one more shot for ace in the hole. So we just completely threw away no limits multi-ball. But it's okay. Now it's not okay. So we just lost a really good mode. Only got 2.6 mil from it. That's horrible. Change gears can be worth. I've seen people get like 50 plus million from change gears. I'm going to go ahead and advance hold them again. Get those free points. Advance through our opponents. Yeah, 2.1 for free. I'll take it. Some people don't go for some people don't go for the advanced hold'em on the skill shot because they say, "Oh, well, I can just hit ramps on my own." But to me, it's like that's a ramp I don't have to hit, or a ramp I might miss, or something like that. We're gonna lightly tap the ball there. Oops, we messed it up. So try to get our cut the card shot. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. So I would actually like to get my chip tricks going. Chip tricks are basically combos. You can see the white arrows lit on 4 shots in the playfield. Those are basically combos I've already successfully gotten. And it looks like, for some reason, in Ace in the Hole, you can't progress your chip tricks. And that's game. Really solid game, but I don't know. I think for everything I did, I think my points are probably lower than they probably should have been. But that's my fault, you know, not hitting my shots. Yeah, 190. So I want to explain one more thing. A couple of other things.
Thanks, Mike, and welcome everybody.
I mean, I hope that gave you a pretty decent like understanding of like some of the basics. I mean, it is a Keith Johnson rule set, so you can get super nerdy on it. Most people don't get super nerdy on it, but a couple other things I wanted to talk about was like the chip tricks. So if you hit an in lane, chip tricks will light on the opposite side, and they're basically combos. If you get all 5 chip tricks lit, you'll start super trick. So that's 1. And now because we hit a shot, combos are going to light on the opposite side. Bam, that's another one, so we got 2 chip tricks. And if we can get all 5, we'll start super trick. Bam, there's another one. World Poker Tour is really good for live catching too. So if you hit a left orbit shot, try to live catch it. Like, try not to flail it on the fly. Typically you can live catch pretty well in this game. Flippers are usually pretty tall on World Poker Tours I've played. Okay, so there we go. Unfortunately, getting the right chip tricks is going to involve me hitting the left ramp because my right orbit is not open. Try to go left ramp and right ramp. Oops, messed that up. If your game's like mine, leaning to the left, sometimes you can backhand the left ramp. Okay, cool. Got the poker corner.
Welcome to the WPT Poker Corner.
Hold'em is just like real estate. Location is everything.
Sometimes post-transferring works.
Jack of spades makes a pair.
And here's the river, 6 o'clock.
Alright, so see if I can get this right orbit.
2 pair.
You can see the chip tricks are flashing. Bam, got it. So now we're in super trick. This is a timed mode. Unfortunately, we've got other mode going at the same time, so you can't see the animation. But all the chip tricks are lit now. And you want to try to complete them. the time is very short on these, unfortunately. But every time you complete one, I think it adds a little bit of time. And it just ended. Oh no, are they coming back? No, they're not coming back. Ah. Yeah, so that's one of the things I wanted to show off. Unfortunately, the animations of the actual modes were getting in the way. What else could I talk about? So again, your drop target hands, you can, you know, bash on the drop targets to collect those. And then you'll see that drop target poker mode come up. It'll say you got 2 pair or royal flush or something. Each combination of cards is worth a set amount of points. So the higher up you get, like royal flush, straight flush, stuff like that, those are worth good points. And obviously, it's not really worth playing this without multi-ball. But once you get, you know, specific cards down, cards will then flash. And once they start flashing, that means that shooting one of those flashing cards will give you a hand that you need. So we just got a full house for that. And in, you know, some multi-balls can progress through these hands. So we can get a king, we can get the queens over there. Let's go for the king on the right, actually. It's a little less risky, I think. 3 of a kind. Ooh, drain. We'll go for the skill flip. Let's just show you that. So you notice that there's a flasher up there in the top left. Bam. Skill flip. 1 million. Not really worth much at all. The problem with going with the drop targets, or going for the drop targets, is that, you know, you send the ball way out of control. We just got 600,000 for that, though. We just got a flush.
An ace makes a straight.
So any of the flashing cards will finish the hand. And it's basically just going through all the possible hands, and then you'll start poker hand multi-ball. Another cool little feature is that there's this thing called spin a card. It's on the poker corner shot. It's the yellow insert. Spin a card will actually spot you one of the drop targets. So it actually just spotted us the one we needed. So we got a straight. So something to keep in mind, if you got the card, the last card ready, you don't have to hit the drop targets. You can have the spin a card shot actually spot you the card. So we have 3 more poker hands from the drop targets. Unfortunately, we're blocked off from progressing our poker hands now because we're in Know Your Outs, which is a Daredevil. Thanks for the follow. So when you're in a mode that relies on the drop targets, you're blocked out of progressing through your drop target hands. We can try to do ace in the hole again.
Here comes the turn. Ace of diamonds. Oh my, he's been put on the clock. Hurry!
We're going to go ahead and advance Hold'em,
Ace in the hole.
which I should have demonstrated the mystery. I'm going to extra ball it. That's good. That gives me more buffer room to explain stuff. Because some of this stuff that I can show off, you know, it takes a little while to get to. I mean, I actually showed off pretty much everything in the previous game except the World Championship and, you know, the Kiefer Invitational.
One more hit.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just start ace in the hole multi-ball right here. We're going to go for those drop targets. since we're no longer in that drop target mode, we can actually progress through our drop target hands again. And, you know, again, when I'm on the left flipper like this, I like to try to backhand the ball if I can. Just got a jack of spades.
Straight flush. Sweet.
Sorry, jack of clubs. No, club is... yeah, no, that's spade. My bad. So, all our drops are back up. We need 2 more drop target hands. So, there we go. I just backhanded the ball into some drops. I probably should have sent the ball back up to get the ace in the hole relock, but I'm not really thinking about that right now. I'm just trying to show off some random stuff. So we'll go ahead and bash on these again. Now, something else to keep in mind is you do have a 3x insert that alternates between each return lane. And when that's lit, any shot that you make within like a 3-second time frame, 3-second window, will be multiplied times 3.
Lock is lit.
All right, royal. No, that was straight flush. And we just got a ball lock. And we're in the change gears, which is a poker corner mode. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to play out change gears with no limits multi-ball. If we can do that, we'll come out with some good points. And that actually will block us out from progressing our drop target hands because no limits multi-ball relies on them. Got it. That might add time. And start multi-ball. There we go. That shot has a hard time registering. Maybe it just needs to be cleaned. I don't know. Give me more time. More time. Yes. Had a feeling it was going to do more time because it does cut the cards before it starts the multi-ball.
Almost out of time. Side pot.
Alright, change gears is done. So let me try to hit that jackpot on the left.
Jackpot. Side pot.
So now to get your jackpots relayed, you have to hit the drop targets. But we just ended the multi-ball. Ball stuck in the pops, that sometimes happens. Alright, so let's go for those drop targets, get in the poker hand multi-ball. Almost at no limits multi-ball again. Not no limits, all in multi-ball. King of spades makes a royal flush. Bam, there we go. We got all of our drop target poker hands. So now we're in poker hand multi-ball. So it's just more drop targets. Try to get cut the cards lit again. Got it. Oh, we just drained that multi-ball. Okay, so, yeah, I showed off poker hand multi-ball. See what else can we do. So I also wanted to go to instant info and show you the requirements for the big wizard mode. And it's starting right here. So we need 25 million points from Ace in the Hole, 25 million from No Limit multi-ball, 25 million on the pot, 25 million from drop targets, 25 million from hurry-ups, 80 million from modes, win the World Championship, and then you qualify the Kiefer Invitational, which is the big wizard mode in the game. So it really is a grind. I've never done it. My hang-up has always been No Limits multi-ball, because you need 25 million from it. And your base jackpot is only like a million, like 1.2 million. You can try to get 2x and 3x jackpots, but they're very difficult to get. And you have to try to get 3x jackpots with the in-lane multiplier if you plan on really actually successfully completing No Limits multi-ball, or the requirements on it. Oh geez, it's after 10 already? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here probably after this game. Because if I have a big game, we're gonna go past 11, and try not to play my games after 11. I live in a second floor apartment, so they're pretty loud, especially when I'm streaming because I got the game volume up higher.
One more hit.
Oh my, he's been put on the clock.
Queen gives you a pair. Any spade makes a flush. Flush. That's just what you needed.
Out of control, Mike.
There's the turn. Diamonds.
Ace in the hole is lit right.
Oh my, he's been put on the clock. And player one has an ace in the hole. Here comes the winner in the clubs. Player one ends up with ace high.
Two more hits.
Got to cut the cards, that's good. Sometimes I just like to let the ball hop over to the right flipper.
One more hit.
He's steaming now, Vince.
A king makes a pair.
Welcome to the WPT Poker Corner.
Alright, chip in a chair. It's that drop target mode I like. Now if I can start ace in the hole, that would be good. I mean, it's not going to happen. Alright, that's game. I think it's going to be streamed too. I mean, there's not really much else for me to show off without playing like a huge game. Which I wouldn't mind doing, but it's late. Oh, shit, that was ball 2. Never mind, I guess we're going to keep going. Wouldn't mind having another extra ball. Got a 3x hurry up? Oh, 3.9 mil. Very good. Alright, bars are open. Just got an atta ball. So we just started all-in multi-ball again. Oh, why did I do that? That's why you don't leave your flippers up. It's like, put the damn flippers down, man. Might poke your eye out with those things.
10, 10, 8.
Clean clubs gives you a full house.
Alright, well that's game, that's stream. Hope you guys gained something from that, from the rules. So it's a fun game, it's deep. Definitely a controlled player's game. But the games can go on for a long time. Like, these games up here I think were about an hour long. The time flies when you're playing this game, though, because there's constantly things happening. You know, one multi-ball goes into another multi-ball, into another, and a mini-wizard mode, then another mini-wizard mode, and then you get back through your modes a second time, and half of them are double scoring because you earn trophies from them, and it just keeps going. So, but yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to watch the archive.